Most of the time, understanding an ancient artifact or object isn't as simple as just looking at it. If it were, it would make for a very dull and delullu artifact. Most of the time, you have to put in a bit more effort through research, analysis, and study, and when you do, you might uncover a few surprises. There are a lot of amazing ancient finds in this video, so be sure to stay till the end. Number 15. Ancient Sardinian tombs. Archaeologists investigating the Sant'Andrea Priu complex in Bonorva, Sardinia, recently documented 3 newly uncovered rock-cut chamber tombs known as Domus de Janus. These join the 20 already identified at the site. Tomb 18 features a corridor that leads to 3 chambers, where artifacts such as a greenstone axe, pickaxes, obsidian fragments, and a spindle whorl were found. One chamber includes a hearth carved in relief. Tomb 19, fronted by a pavilion, has a rectangular main chamber and a smaller rounded cell. Tomb 20 is the most intricate, with an entrance hall connecting to side passages leading to multiple rooms. There is also a decorative painted band that survives on one wall. The Tomb of the Roman Vases, as it is now called, contained more than 30 Roman imperial-era ceramic lamps, jugs, and plates. Excavations will continue in the site's lower area, where evidence of both Roman and early medieval settlement has already been uncovered. All 3 tombs are now open to visitors. Number 14. Pompeii's residents returning. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 CE, Pompeii was buried beneath up to 6 meters of dark volcanic debris, killing thousands and forcing survivors to flee. For centuries, it was believed the city was never resettled. Recent excavations in the Insula Meridionalis, however, show that some residents returned. Archaeologists found that the upper floors of partially buried houses were reoccupied, while former ground levels were repurposed as cellars containing ovens and mills. This informal settlement lacked the organization and infrastructure of a Roman town, existing until Pompeii was finally abandoned around the 5th century. Unfortunately, early excavations overlooked and destroyed much of this evidence, focusing instead on retrieving mosaics, frescoes, and statues. The new findings present a clearer image of post-79 Pompeii as a precarious, makeshift community, a small, improvised enclave among the ruins, offering a rare glimpse into resilience and adaptation in the shadow of history's most horrific and hot disaster. Number 13. Ancient cave art in Sinai Desert. In 2020, archaeologists documented remarkable cave art in Egypt's Sinai Desert, estimated to be about 5,000 years old. The carvings portray familiar animals, like cows, camels, mules, and leopards, executed in a distinctive style, suggesting they were all produced by the same group, possibly even a single artist. If confirmed, the dating would place the works in Egypt's pre-dynastic era, making them unusually rare. While other carvings exist in Sinai's valleys, these differ in both age and technique, resembling shallow bas-relief engravings that barely project from the rock face. The cave floor contained animal droppings and traces of fire, indicating the site was likely used as temporary or seasonal shelter, perhaps to escape predators or weather. Such a discovery provides a rare glimpse into Egypt's prehistoric cultural landscape, revealing that long before dynastic rule, small communities in remote regions produced sophisticated and thematically unified art, leaving a visual record of the animals that shared their world. Number 12. Early Bronze Age. Flint Workshop in Israel. This month, the Israel Antiquities Authority announced the discovery of a prehistoric flint blade production site near Kiryat Gat, which they assume dates to 5,500 years ago. This is the first such workshop identified in southern Israel. Archaeologists uncovered long, finely crafted flint blades used for butchering animals and harvesting crops, along with flint cores from which the blades were struck. They used a specialized tool resembling a lever that allowed craftsmen to control pressure precisely during production. Notably, waste fragments were absent from the site, suggesting knowledge was intentionally kept within the group of artisans. The workshop likely served as a central hub from which Canaanite blades were distributed across the Levant. Hundreds of pits at the site appear to have been used for housing, storage, manufacturing, and ritual activity. The discovery offers rare insight into the sophistication of the early Bronze Age industry and the skilled craftsmanship that supported both daily life and long-distance trade. Number 11. Earliest evidence of beetle nut chewing at Nong Ratchawat, which is basically a Bronze Age burial site in central Thailand. Researchers analyzed 36 dental calculus samples from 6 individuals. They used advanced chemical analysis and detected aracholine and arachidine, compounds found in beetle nuts, in 3 samples from the molar of one person. This suggests beetle chewing in the region as early as 4,000 years ago, the earliest confirmed evidence in Southeast Asia. Beetle nuts, seeds of the areca palm, have stimulating properties, producing heightened alertness, mild euphoria, and relaxation. The discovery demonstrates that dental calculus can preserve chemical signatures of plant use for millennia, even when no other physical evidence survives. Chewing beetle remains a cultural practice for millions today, especially in Asia and the Pacific. This finding not only pushes back the timeline for its use, but also reveals how archaeological science can uncover intimate aspects of daily life and cultural habits from thousands of years in the past. Number 10. Shwang Haou Ancient City. Well, now let's go to China, where back in May 2020, archaeologists announced the discovery of an extensive settlement at Shwang Haou in Henan Province, dating back 5,300 years. Believed to be the earliest known city-like community in China, it compels a reconsideration of when Chinese civilization began. The site, already recognized for its archaeological importance, had never been linked to such an early urban phase. Excavations revealed layered ring trenches, city walls, and more than 1,700 tombs arranged in organized blocks, evidence of deliberate city planning. 3 sacrificial platforms positioned in a central residential zone suggest religious activities were integral to the community's layout. While earlier civilizations existed in regions such as Liangzhu, the culture that arose in Shwang Haou appears to have persisted, evolving into what is now considered modern China. This discovery strengthens the claim that the Central Plains can rightfully be regarded as one of the birthplaces of Chinese civilization. Number 9. Hall of Dragons and Dolphins Mosaic. In Monasterasi, excavations revealed part of a large Hellenistic mosaic depicting dragons and dolphins. Italian and Argentine students found the section under the eyes of archaeologist Francesco Cuteri, who described it as the largest Hellenic mosaic of Magna Graecia. Panels founded earlier feature a dragon, rosette, and 6 floral motifs, with at least 2 more panels anticipated. The excavation, which has been ongoing for 15 years, has steadily uncovered this intricate floor, believed to have adorned a public or ceremonial building. The craftsmanship and scale highlight the wealth and cultural sophistication of the settlement during the Hellenistic period. The dragons and dolphins may have carried symbolic or decorative significance tied to local identity or myth. This remarkable mosaic adds to the artistic heritage of Magna Graecia, reflecting the blending of Greek aesthetics with regional influences in southern Italy during antiquity. Number 8. Stone bed of the later Lelay dynasty. In July 2020, archaeologists in Vietnam's Ninh Binh province confirmed the chance discovery of a solid stone bed dating to the later Lelay dynasty, between 1533 and 1789. Found by a family working their farmland, the bed is carved primarily from a single massive slab, with only one leg fashioned separately and attached. Its surface is richly decorated with floral and dragon motifs, emblematic of the period's artistry. Despite the era's availability of more comfortable materials, the bed was likely ceremonial rather than for daily use. While vaguely similar examples exist in Vietnamese temples, this piece differs enough to prevent direct classification. The discovery offers a rare insight into the craftsmanship and symbolic traditions of the later Lay era, illustrating both technical skill and cultural expression. Whether used for ritual purposes or as a status object, it survives as a tangible relic of Vietnam's layered historical narrative. Number 7. World's oldest trousers from China. In 2019, archaeologists excavating an undisturbed tomb at the Yanghai Cemetery near Turpan Basin, again, which is in China, found what are believed to be the world's oldest intact trousers. Dating back 3,200 years, they differ from earlier leg coverings, which consisted of separate leggings and a groin covering. These trousers are a single garment, tailored from brown wool in a design that remains surprisingly stylish today. Scholars suggest they were made for horseback riding, offering greater comfort and mobility. The trousers' fabric is worn but still largely intact, making them invaluable for the study of ancient textile production. They were buried with their owner, likely a skilled rider, reflecting the garment's functional and cultural significance. While older trouser-like clothing has been found elsewhere, this pair's complete form sets it apart. Number 6. 12,000-year-old petroglyphs in India. Archaeologists in Kollur, which is located in Karnataka, have documented petroglyphs estimated to be 12,000 years old, the earliest known in India. The site contains 19 carvings, some depicting humans and animals, others abstract and harder to interpret. Created by Mesolithic communities, they may have recorded or celebrated hunting achievements. One clearly shows a human striking an animal. Before this find, experts doubted whether people lived in the Kollur area more than 10,000 years ago, but these carvings confirm early settlement. Their survival is exceptional given environmental conditions that rarely preserve such ancient rock art. Beyond their visual detail, the petroglyphs offer valuable insight into how prehistoric inhabitants documented events, beliefs, and encounters, leaving enduring marks on stone that still speak to the presence and creativity of their makers. The discovery stands as both an artistic and cultural milestone in South Asia's early human history. What do you think about this art? Let us know. Number 5. Shang Dynasty water system at Yinshu. Archaeologists in Henan province found the remains of a 3,600-year-old water management system dating to the Shang Dynasty in 2021. Hidden within the ruins of Yinshu, first excavated in 1983, the system included interconnected pipes, a moat, and river channels. The city's layered construction over centuries complicated excavation, slowing progress. Experts believe the network was divided into two sections, an internal system for drainage and an external moat, both carefully linked. This dual design managed waste while also enhancing the palace landscape with more than 12,000 square feet of water features, though these likely produced unpleasant odors. The discovery underscores the Shang's engineering skill and their ability to integrate utility with aesthetics in urban planning. It also adds depth to the understanding of life in Yinshu, revealing the practical and ceremonial roles water played in one of China's earliest cities. Number 4. Submerged Roman port of Syria. Settlements built along shorelines risk eventual submersion, and some vanish for centuries before rediscovery. In 2021, Russian divers located the remains of an ancient Roman port off the Syrian coast near Tartus. Archaeological evidence suggests it was constructed in the 1st century CE and included a lighthouse. The ruins are thought to belong to the former island of Arwad, first inhabited by the Phoenicians over 3,500 years ago. The cause of its submersion remains uncertain and awaits further study. For now, the focus is on salvaging as many artifacts as possible. Recovered items include Roman and Greek amphorae, tools, and domestic objects, with larger pieces expected to be retrieved through careful planning. This discovery not only illuminates the port's maritime importance, but also hints at its role as a significant trading hub in the Eastern Mediterranean during both Phoenician and Roman periods, before being lost beneath the waves for nearly 2 millennia. What do you think about it? Well, drop your theory below. Number 3. 12th century bathhouse beneath Seville bar back in February 2021. A surprising discovery emerged beneath Cerveceria Giralda, a bar in Seville operating since 1923. The vaulted ceilings of its cellar prompted investigation, revealing the preserved remains of a 12th century bathhouse. Archaeologist Fernando Amores of the University of Seville uncovered traces of geometric wall paintings and skylight openings shaped as 8-pointed stars, features typical of hammams. The bathhouse dates to the period when Seville was part of the Almohad Caliphate. Its location near the city's oldest mosque suggests it may have been a place for worshippers to cleanse before or after prayer. The discovery highlights how historic structures can endure, hidden beneath modern buildings for centuries. Now restored, the bathhouse offers a rare architectural link to medieval Islamic Seville, combining functional design with decorative artistry that survived the transition from religious institution to unsuspecting tavern, preserving a fragment of the city's layered history. Number 2. Trinant Coachenzi Wagonway. Before Britain's first railways, wooden wagonways allowed horses to pull carts along fixed tracks. One of the earliest, the Trinant Coachenzi Wagonway, was laid in 1722 using timber rails for wooden wagons. It operated until replaced by an iron railway in 1815, after which it was buried and forgotten. Back in 2019, railway enthusiasts excavated the site, revealing sections of the original timbers for the first time in over 2 centuries. The find was hailed as one of the top 5 archaeological discoveries in the UK that year. Archaeological study of wagonways is limited, leaving gaps in knowledge about their construction and engineering. Preserving and examining this section offers rare insights into early transport infrastructure, marking a key step between simple cart tracks and the industrial rail systems that transformed Britain. The group now plans to extend excavations to uncover a longer stretch of this historically significant track. Number 1. Silver Falera of Medusa. During the latest excavations at Vindolanda, a Roman fort near Hadrian's Wall, volunteers unearthed a silver falera bearing the head of Medusa. Falerae were circular ornaments worn on a soldier's breastplate during parades, and this piece vividly depicts Medusa's serpent hair and intense gaze. Vindolanda, active between 85 and 370 CE, saw the construction of 9 timber and stone forts and has produced exceptional finds, including preserved footwear, textiles, wooden artifacts, and the famous Vindolanda tablets, the oldest surviving written records in Britain. This season's discoveries also included lance and spearheads, pottery, a bead, a bow brooch, a copper alloy scabbard chape, and a wooden bath clog. The Medusa Falera adds to Vindolanda's rich archaeological legacy, offering a glimpse into the ceremonial life of Roman soldiers stationed on the empire's northernmost frontier. Currently undergoing preservation, it also featured in the 2024 exhibition, showcasing the fort's latest and most intriguing finds. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.